Genetics is the scientific study of heredity and variation, seeking to explain why organisms resemble their parents while remaining individually distinct. At its foundation lies the gene, a unit of biological information encoded within deoxyribonucleic acid, or DNA. DNA functions as a molecular archive, storing instructions that guide the development, maintenance, and reproduction of living systems. A useful analogy is to consider the genome as a library of texts. Each chromosome contains many genes, and each gene contributes to the production of proteins or regulatory molecules that influence traits. Some traits, such as blood type, are shaped by comparatively direct genetic mechanisms. Others, such as height, intelligence, or disease susceptibility, emerge from the interaction of many genes together with environmental conditions. Inheritance occurs when genetic information passes from parents to offspring through reproductive cells. During this process, genes may be transmitted in dominant or recessive forms, or in more complex patterns involving multiple alleles and polygenic effects. The apparent simplicity of Mendelian inheritance therefore represents only one part of a broader and more intricate biological reality. Mutations, which are changes in DNA sequence, introduce new variation and provide the raw material for evolution. Modern genetics extends beyond the mere identification of genes. It examines gene expression, which determines when, where, and to what degree a gene becomes active. It also studies epigenetic regulation, a layer of control that can alter gene activity without changing the underlying DNA sequence. In this respect, genetics does not describe destiny in a deterministic sense. Rather, it explains a dynamic system in which inherited information interacts continuously with experience and environment. The practical significance of genetics is immense. In medicine, genetic knowledge supports diagnosis, risk assessment, personalized treatment, and the development of therapies for inherited disorders. In agriculture, it guides selective breeding and the creation of resilient crops. In forensic science, it enables identification and kinship analysis. As research advances, genetics increasingly reveals that life is neither wholly predetermined nor wholly accidental, but structured by an evolving dialogue between molecular inheritance and the conditions under which life unfolds.